Alright, here we go. Alright, good afternoon everyone. Happy Halloween. Today is October 31st. It is Wednesday, October 31st, 2012. Our first day back in the markets after Hurricane Sandy. Our results, plus 8 ticks on the ES this morning. That was the only trade we took. We took one live ES trade this morning and we made 8 ticks profit on it. Let me go over the ES first, okay, because that was primarily what we looked at this morning. Here it was right here. We had a bearish cross right here. Price pulled back up, tested the BBC. We sold the BBC right there with an MIT order, and we took two points profit right here. I was suggesting at the time that it should probably work its way down here to the yellow brick road, the yellow line right there. It did eventually do that. It pulled back up here, then back down again, went through. And we had a bearish cross right here, giving another opportunity. Now, right here, when we had this bearish cross, we also had a pierce of the envelope down here. Okay, a pierce of a red envelope, suggesting a 5 to 6 point move down from this level right here. All right, now that would have put it right down at the zone. Okay, that would have put it right down at the zone. It pulled back up after that, giving you another couple of points profit potential on top of that, while you were looking for an opportunity to short. Right here, you get the BBC and the doji. Right on the BBC. Thanks for noticing, Frank. That is a gravestone doji right there on top of the BBC. And you would have been shorting the BBC right there for the move down. I unfortunately was not available right there. I had a little power problem. And it moved right down to the actual zone. It did the 5 to 6 points that you expect it to do when you get a pierce of the envelope from the bottom like that. Okay. Since then, it's been pretty much sideways here at the zone. It went through it just a little bit, bounced back up above it. Now it's back down inside it. That is the ES. The YM had a trade roughly the same time right here. Pullback, tested the BBC with a big move down. All right, there is a weekly trading zone down here. You just can't see it at the moment. Let me throw it on a 4-minute. There you go. There's the weekly trading zone right there. Okay, so it did move right down to the zone just like the ES did. There it is. Just like the ES did. And they're working pretty much alike in there right now. All right, Dwayne had pointed something out this morning. Before this happened, when price was right in here, Dwayne had said if the soybeans get up above 15.53, you might want to be long that. And he neglected to put an order on, but he was right on it. Nailed 15.53, and it went right up 5 extra points or 5 extra cents up to 15.58. Pulled back down to 15.53, bounced off it again, and bouncing off it again right now. All right, that was the soybeans this morning in the live trading room. One thing that I pointed out this morning, thanks for the reminder, Frank. Yeah, gravestone doji on Halloween. That's a definite short opportunity right there. There's another one right here. Did you see that? Right on the BBC. But this morning, I drew the trend line in here after being prompted. The down close from that trend line suggested lower prices. All right, and that's exactly what happened, or what is happening at the moment. All right, let me jump over here. There were a couple opportunities on gold. I was only there for a short period this morning, guys, so I'm only going to have a little bit to say in here right now. We had a bullish cross right here with a pullback down test of the BBC with an up close. I did point that one out this morning, and it made a big move up off of that. There were no more opportunities in here until, well, we're coming off a double top right here, so we wouldn't have been taking that long trade right there. We didn't put in a higher swing after the blue right there, so we wouldn't have anticipated this holding. We would have expected it to break. Then right here, this is during the break, speaking of break, we had bearish divergence down there on the bottom. Bearish divergence, tested the BBC, down close, and it did put in a lower low, so we would anticipate this holding right here. Okay, and that is the gold. All right, now I'm going to jump over to the Russell quickly. The Russell was inside a zone most of the morning. Let me throw that on a 5-minute here. Yeah, the Russell is still in and out of a zone. It did have a couple of opportunities in here, but I was not going to take any of these because it just was inside the zone. This one right here with the bearish divergence and the test of the BBC with a down close right there would have been the most likely one, but that just happened. All right. Let me jump over here to crude oil. Crude had a big move up this morning. I didn't take anything. This is my first look at crude, really. I'm just looking around at all the tests of the BBC with the bullish divergence. it looks pretty good in there, guys. It's all more of the same stuff on the 4-tick range. All the trade setups are the same on the 4-tick range. Okay, all the trade setups are the same on that 4-tick range. And that's, I'm going to wrap it up here because I'm not sure how much time I have left. But I know that was fast. I know that was really fast. But I wanted to make sure we got the recap in and done. And now, if I log off now and then the thing will convert and we'll have an actual recap that we can post for everyone. What we look for on all the 4-tick range charts, guys, is we look for a bullish cross, then a pullback test to the BBC with an up close if you're going long, or a down close if you're going short. And you want to have divergence down here on the slingshot. Okay, divergence between the green line and the cycle. We didn't have too many opportunities here on the crude oil this morning. Here was one right here. You can see we have bearish divergence down here between the green line and the cycle. Pulled back up, tested the BBC, and gave a down close right there. Okay, another one over here. This was pre-market. This was coming off a double top, so we weren't anticipating this really holding. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Robin. Yeah, things got worse last night. Things got worse. Yeah, I want to thank everyone for all the prayers for my mother-in-law, by the way. And Jim wanted to thank everyone for all the prayers for his daughter, Amber, as well. I forgot to mention that. All right. My mother-in-law, I actually have to go to the hospital and see her right now. But she was diagnosed with liver cancer last night. So things got worse. Alright, that said, I'm going to wrap up the recording here, guys. Alright. If anybody has any questions, email us at support@cfrn.net. If you haven't taken a free trial, go to our website at www.cfrn.net/apply. Sign up for the free trial. All we ask for is your name and your email address. In the free trial, you will get everything you see here. You'll be sent an email with instructions on how to download all the indicators from the indicator store, how to download the trading platform, the charting platform from Daniel's trading website, and set everything up. All right. If anybody has any questions, or if anybody wants my layout, my current layout that you're looking at right here, just send an email to support@cfrn.net, and we'll be happy to get it off to you. We do have a partners meeting scheduled for tomorrow night, Thursday night, 9 p.m. Every Thursday night at 9 p.m. we have our partners meetings. All right. If you're on the free trial, you may want to become a partner to get into that. Okay. If you have any questions, again, support@cfrn.net.